everybody. I'm a Servi, and hopefully the quality of the camera is working correctly. Regardless, this is a short video that I wanted to make. Pretty simple. As you all noticed, something very interesting happened yesterday. And still happening. We reached 1,000 subs, guys. We're finally there. We're at 4 digits, which is really, really awesome. We can... I'm really, really happy. It's kind of, hard to me to do, the happy woo, because I don't want to wake my dad, or something like that, but, it's a long story why my dad works at days. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, essentially, this is a video that I wanted to make, essentially. Thank you all, guys, friends, family, YouTubing friends, all that spicy community that helped us, that are new and helped us to push over the top to the 1,000. Essentially, right now we're standing at 1,008 from the time of this recording, so that's really, really cool. Anyway, what are we going to do for that particular special thing? Well, there were some particular things I wanted to do, which one of them was, I think the biggest one, was a giveaway of some cards of my collection. And there are two reasons why I didn't really decide to go with that at the end. First one of them is pretty obvious. The quarantine. It will actually make things a little bit more, problematic in terms of sending cards. So I thought to myself, no, at least if I'm going to make that in the future, I should probably wait for a time that the world is essentially calmer, if you know what I mean. Secondly, second reason I wanted not to do that, essentially, because I thought about something else that probably will be a little bit more unique for the channel, and feel a little bit for the spirit of me as a person, as I think also for the channel, is getting to know people better, because some of my YouTubing friends, most of them will actually tell you, at least Casual Kiwi will tell you, because he knows me probably most other than ever other YouTubers out there, because I kind of work with him a little bit more than anybody else, essentially, know him, not personal life, but you know what I mean. He essentially also introduced me for the option to essentially see the rest of the YouTubing community, so I'm very, very grateful for that, or at least the small YouTuber community. And essentially, what happened is that, how should I say this? He knows that I like to know people, and meet new people, and I like to essentially meet amazing new people, because everybody, I think, is very, very amazing in their own way. As long as you don't give me a reason to essentially, don't like you, or you're acting like a jerk to somebody for no good reason, or being just for some reason an asshole, you know what I mean? I don't really mind. I really, really like people from different religions, from different cultures. I don't really mind those particular things. I think that's fascinating and make us interesting human beings. And because of that, I decided to do something very, very interesting because of that. First off, what it called? Oh yeah, you can ask me 3 questions. Essentially, this is something that I wanted to do. Ask me 3 questions, just like a genie, but genie for questions, I guess. You can ask me 3 questions. I will pick one, because depending, of course, on the number, if there will be low number of people asking me questions, or should I say, a little number, I will go over all the 3. If there will be way too much, I will probably just pick one from each and every single one of you in the comments. But you can ask me 3 questions, one of each of the categories. First one is Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, of course, because this is a channel about Yu-Gi-Oh! Secondly, a particular question that is for my personal life, a question that you feel like you want to know about my own personal life, or you're just interested just in general, what this and this in your life. You can ask that. And lastly, and the most interesting one, is ask me on a particular subject that you just want to know my opinion on. Now, of course, use your common sense on these particular things. Don't ask me questions that are either way too much, hurtful, or just, I will not going to answer them, because they're not really good to answer them either in YouTube or just generally. So use your common sense, and I will pick the questions that I feel like it. If you want to, you can also tell me what question if it will be way too much, what question you want me to answer the most. So that will be very, very interesting. And lastly, if you also want yourself, you can let me know a little bit about yourself. Because that's something that I really want to know. I want to know my community. I want to know the people I'm working with. Of course, if you want to join Discord, you probably can talk with me a little bit more personally. I'm not like saying to you have to join Discord, but like that's a little bit more of an easier platform for me to know you. If you want me, of course, to kind of like talk with you and interact with you. And there is a particular video that I'm going to make with, I already recorded, but it's going to come in parts from two particular friends there in Discord, YouTubing friends. So if you also want to be featured in next videos and you want to be part of those, you're more than welcome to also join Discord as well. It will be really, really cool. But seriously though, essentially, if you want me to know you as well, because I really, really want to know my community. As long as we'll go and grow and be bigger, it'll be harder. But as for right now, I just want to know you guys. If you want to talk with me, let me know a few things about yourself. And just maybe just kind of like starting to, you know, act as more friends than just, oh, this is the essentially owner of the channel. I want to be a little bit more friendly with you guys and just make you feel at home here. So, yeah, that's it pretty much for me. Nothing else to say except thank you once again, I guess. Yeah, go right ahead. Ask your questions. And let's hear the answers probably next week. But I will keep you guys updated about that one. Bye-bye!